He had already considered starting a denomination, and that decision was made for him when he was kicked out of the denomination in 1936. He started a new denomination, called it Presbyterian Church of America. Well, that was a good name, but that didn't stick. Come back later in the Southern Church. He renamed it the Orthodox Presbyterian Church. I know we have many folks here from the OPC background. I attended an OPC church and seminary. During 1935 and 36, he gave a series of addresses on a local radio station in Philadelphia on the Christian faith. Interesting, this is a decade before, much more famously, C.S. Lewis and the talks that would become Mere Christianity. He's using the technology of his day to give these addresses on local radio. Westminster Seminary Press, I didn't bring it, published a nice volume of it a few years ago, Things Unseen, not to be confused with the podcast by Sinclair Ferguson of the same name. Here's his last address of 1936. He says this: "The first passage that we shall speak of next Sunday afternoon is that great passage in the 10th chapter of the Gospel according to Mark, where our Lord says that the Son of Man came to give his life as a ransom for many. On this last Sunday of the old year, I just want to say to you who have been listening in on these Sunday afternoons how encouraged I have been by your interest, by your Christian fellowship. I trust that you have had a very joyous Christmas, and I trust that the new year, which is so soon to begin, may be to you a very blessed year under the mercy of God." He never got to that next passage in Mark's Gospel. On a preaching trip in North Dakota after Christmas, Machen contracted pneumonia and he died. Many have remarked something of a symbolic picture, dying out, no offense to any North Dakotans, but sort of in the middle of nowhere in North Dakota, sort of a man on his own, a man in the wilderness. And that's sort of what he often felt like in this Presbyterian modernist controversy. He was certainly not a modernist, and he fought against them, and yet he couldn't completely resonate with everything that the fundamentalists wanted to do either. Famously, just before his death, he sent a telegram to his Westminster colleague, John Murray, quote, "I'm so thankful for the active obedience of Christ, no hope without it." He died January 1, 1937, only 55 years old.